morning. It is Monday. Coming across town to look at the corn over here. I haven't looked at it in a couple weeks, so let's check it out together. Alright, this is a 115 day Pioneer 1506. It looks pretty good. I think they got more rain on this side than we got on the other side of town. They're calling for rain today at like 2 o'clock. So we really need it. I mean, the corn's pretty. If it keeps going at it, it's gonna start looking crappy on some of the hills, but on the other side of town, really need it. Seems like every time they call for it, it goes around us. We might catch a drizzle, but not what we actually need. Keep it going good, especially with it tasseling and getting heads on or ears on. But this corn looks pretty good. I don't see any turnover spots where the leaves are starting to turn. This is a good variety here, it seems. Seems like it holds up pretty good. I'm stressing really if you don't get some rain. Looks good. It's not as tall as the other. This is, some of the last that we planted. Across town was where everything was done late. Later than I wanted, but looks good. Looks good so far. Goes all the way down and back. Impressed with it so far. Let's go check the 111 day over here. Alright, here's the 1197. It looks alright. This ground right here, for some reason, it does alright. It just doesn't, no matter what you do to it, you lime it, fertilize it, weed control, and it just grows. You're having a problem. You never get that big bag of it like you get on the road. Check some more 115 day out on another farm. We didn't do anything to that farm. They put sludge on it. We sprayed it. That was it. So we'll see what that corn looks like. They put sludge on part of this farm and part of it they didn't. So I can't wait to get in and see what parts that had it and didn't have it during harvest, how much of a difference it makes. But I know normally when we get it put on and you get rolling through there, it makes a big difference. So, and it's free, so we'll go check the farm out that we didn't put no fertilizer on and see how that did. Alright, there's the 115 day. It didn't have anything done to it. It looks awesome. It did have sludge, but that was it. So ROI ought to be great on that farm. That looks pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It's tall, you can't see back there, so. I would have done better if we did like 10 gallons of nitrogen. dribbled on just to give it that extra boost when it needs it later. Alright, I'm gonna go check these beans from the drill that I planted the other day, see how they're coming up. Well, they look pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if they're all up yet. The only thing I hate about a drill is they're not as even as a planter. You got sporadic little bare spots. You'll have a bunch and you have a bare spot and then you'll have a bunch. But, I mean, they look pretty good so far. First time we've ever used her in this. So, I still like planting, but the main goal was to get her figured out for corn after beans. I mean beans after corn. But they're up. They look pretty good. See the rows. And as they get up more and all of them grow, I mean, as you can see, some of them are just popping through and some of them are up. Just depends on how the row unit bounced in the field. Even though she's got down pressure, you can't always get it perfect. And you got this string that's left out here. Of course, throw that away. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Got a nice little shot of rain last night. Nice little shot of rain last night, so that really got them going. This is the first field, so this is the field that I was trying to get my population right. So it'd be down, then up, then down, up, so. But they don't look too bad, too bad. I'm still a fan of the planter. Planter just, you know, it puts that one seed in each spot so even. So, wish they'd make a 7.5-inch planter. Put beans in with, like a drill, that'd be sweet. But she did her job, it's what we wanted. You won't really know, maybe another week. You'll know just how good they are once they get up above the straw and start covering. But they look good so far. The only thing I like about a drill is you will have, you know, you'll have some skips. You know, it's just not as perfect and consistent as a planter, but we tried it, so not too bad so far. We'll just have to wait and see when all the beans come up. Like I say, it's still early, so we got them up. Go look at some other fields, see what they look like. She's coming. She's coming. Look, Sheila. So I'm putting a new muffler on this truck today for my brother, getting it done for him.
You are? You are you?
Look how hard he's working, Sheila. You're gonna have to really rub his back and shoulders tonight for him.
You don't rub my back.
Putting a new muffler on. That's what they're doing while I'm getting ready to load all these into the drill. they'd rather do that than pick these heavy bags up. Gotta put air in the front tire of this first. We moved straw yesterday, 11 loads, 12 loads. I didn't video any of it because we were hustling. We got that shit done yesterday. I couldn't believe it. James was the Bobcat man. He put it away.
Oh.
You should have seen how dirty that Bobcat was. I pulled it all apart and blew it out. That thing was covered with straw on that radiator.
No. Must be a 5 inch.
Put hydraulic fluid in it.
I think it's probably 15.
I am loading the drill up now. I've already done a lot of bags. This sucks. I like the boxes better, but we were gonna do a 9-acre field. We had 3 boxes of this seed, and she gave me the bags to finish it up. And I tell you, you don't know how spoiled you are when you got the boxes and the seed tender to load. I remember we used to do everything with bags. I don't know how we did it. I guess I was young then, but damn, we're getting older now. This sucks. And it wouldn't, but let's see, 4 rows, 6, 24 bags. Oh my God. Gotta sit down and take a break. They're still putting on. So we'll get this done and I call it a day. This is the first seed consultant bean that we've ever planted, so we're gonna see how well they do. We plant plenish. Normally we're 90% plenish, but I bought some corn off of Lindy this year, and the 108 day actually looks good. The 85 doesn't seem like it looks as good as the 75 Pioneer, but it still looks decent. I mean, I'm not, knocking it, but that 108 day looks really good. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. Very impressed with that, the way it looks so far. So, but beans, we bought some corn. We wanted to try some beans just to see, what they do. But you never know. We were going to wait and plant these after corn, but we decided to go ahead and try them as a regular, because you really can't get the full effect of them if you plant them that late and see what they're actually capable of. So we figured we'd go ahead and get them in the ground now and just see what kind of yield they can produce. So that's what we're doing. That's the goal of it anyway. Just to give it an honest try. So, and seed consultants I saw in the bag, I didn't know they're from Ohio, because some of the people I watch from Ohio on here, they do a lot of seed consulting. So now I know why they do a lot of this seed, because that's where it's located at. But we're going to give it an honest go, see what it does. They are 4 2s. And I'll show you the number here in a second. Let me put this bag. They are, get this off. Let's see, they are, that's the number. Oh, I got my son calling me. Hold on. All right, so I like how there's 90% germination. Our plenish are only 85, but there's the number again. It's supposed to be a bushy bean. So I got all these with the intent of planting them in 15-inch rows, and now we're drilling everything. So I don't know how well they're gonna do as a bushy bean with drill, but the way the drill doesn't plant a bean so perfect, it scatters them out and everything, and spaces and this and other crap. They might actually do well, so who knows. But we're going to plant them in the, while it's still early, and give them an honest run and see what it does. So I'm gonna finish loading the drills to see you.
Sheila, I want 7-inch pipes for my truck for Christmas.
But that's straight pipes, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, I got the muffler and everything back on in the stack. They're just tightening up right now. I got all
You
this.
did a good job. Thank you for the help.
Yep, got this all done.
I appreciate it, buddy.
They got a lot of hair. They got a lot of handprints all over that stack up there. It needs to be wiped down.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're just tightening her up. They weren't out there helping me load that drill, so they can't talk all this shit. They had the easy job. I had the heavy lifting job.
God damn, I can't even get that up high enough. There's a piece of shit again. Got a few to give me that thing. Where's it?
Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I'm putting the camera on my baby here. I already got the camera system all through the tractor and the drill. I'm just adding the camera because how you set your population here, and I can change it from the cab on the go. I can change it up and down, but you can't see what you're changing it to. I can look at my population in there kinda, and it kind of tells me what seed count I'm putting out, but I like to know exactly where I got it set at so I know and remember to write it down. So I'm going to put a camera here facing it, so as I'm adjusting it, I can see what I'm doing, because I already got the camera system running on the drill. I got one here in the back so I can see cars trying to pass me as I'm going down the highway. So the goal is I'm going to put another one so it's looking right at it, so as I'm adjusting it I can see exactly where my setting is. So, and I got the monitor in the cab, as you know. So that's what's going on right now. Then we're going to cut wheat today, but we had a good dew this morning for corn anyway, so that'll probably be a while. I do have to put a new on our grain bin on our combine. It folds open and it's got like the little black tarp things in the corner. One of them is ripped, so I got some new ones. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this morning. Just tanker stuff, basically all I'm doing, just to get while we're waiting. So that's it. All right, so here you go. This way I can see it now, exactly what I'm setting it on. Camera doesn't do it any justice, really. So, but it's pretty sweet. All right, so I'm in the bin of the 680. I have a curtain that had busted and we had duct tape on it. So I got new ones. Taking the bolts off of it now to replace it. And I'm hoping that it's as simple as it looks, honestly. So I'll show you when the new one gets, when I'm putting the new one on. All right, so I got it done. It would have been simpler, but John Deere wants you to take there's a strap there, it runs through there. And then the metal brackets, they want you to take them out instead of just sending you one with all the crap in it. So something that could have been 15 minutes turned into a 2-hour job. Trying to get these straps run through and the brackets and everything. It makes no sense. They should just sell them. You pull this one off, hurry up and bolt it up, and you go. I mean, something so simple, and they just make it miserable. But it's on there. So, be cutting in a minute. All right, so we're back cutting today, and we're cutting the field where the tornado went through over there, and it blew the wheat down, so it's slow going. Still doing good though. Still doing good. It's just a nightmare to cut. It's not hard to cut, you just gotta go slow because you gotta get it up off the ground. My brother, he's over there baling. We got Bullwinkle hauling. Yeah, I'm not a fan of down wheat. It's not all over the field. You got spots like here. It's tall over there. You got just a swipe through, and then at the front of the field up by the shop where it actually went through, that's where it was the worst on the inroads, but I got that up. So that side over there is good, and all that over there is good. It's just certain spots. But almost got a tank full, but it's still cutting good. Very happy with it. This is the last 70 acres we got, so I'll be thankful when we are done because I am tired of fooling with wheat. I despise wheat, actually. And the grain tank is full. Catch that bale moving over on an accumulator. That would be pretty neat. There she goes. I love how that thing does that. looks good. Pretty tall. Pretty tall.
Good thing.
A little fawn out here. He don't know where to go. He's headed up towards the house in the corn. He
You're in
won't-
the right direction anyway. Well, you think about it, he's looking at you.
He ain't never went in the woods because I pushed him up by the woods. He wouldn't go in them woods. One of them big ass eagles right here and get his ass. Look at you. Look, there's the other one right there. Look, there's two of them. There's one behind them too. I knew I pushed some twins out earlier.
Oh, there's the dog.
I pushed the twins out. I pushed them over there at the corner. They were over by the corner, by the ladder stand. Big Lou got on the combine. He's cutting. My brother's right behind him baling. I am moving straw. Stacking it up with the loader. Getting it ready. The truck's coming around to load, and then we're going to go store it. Just put it in lines, and then the truck pulls up, load him, and we'll put it away. We got about 15, 20 acres left over here. And that will be it for week 22. Oh, look, there goes Mr. Ben. Look, I caught you, Ben. I caught you trying to sneak on the back road going to go spray. I see you, boy. See him with his 4440 in the sprayer? Better go spray them beans across town. load straw. Over there by the far woods, they got some bales, so. Everybody wants to drive a combine, but this is the worst part about driving a combine, is blowing this thing off. Oh my God, you get covered up. I'm gonna put her back together, go put her away. I'll probably pull her out right before corn season, wash it, and go through it, get it all changed over and everything. But she's gonna sit in the barn for a while now. I'm gonna go get the sprayer, hit some spots that had some grass in it and some bottoms, and then wait for them to get the straw out. And well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get a shower before I get on the drill. Then I'm gonna get on the drill and get these 70 acres planted today. So that is the worst job. I don't care how rich you are, what shitty job you have, that is the worst job right there, is blowing that combine off. Rich, poor, whatever. If you're a farmer, big, small, whatever, and you got a combine, you have to blow it off after wheat or beans or corn. It sucks, but it's got to be done. So it is what it is, but I'm not a fan of it. So, but you got to do it. So wheat 2022 is officially over with. That's the video. Like, subscribe, share. Try to watch the video all the way through because it helps with the YouTube thing or something. So, or that's what they tell me anyway. So I would appreciate it anyway. But don't forget to hit the like button and find me some more subscribers. I would appreciate it. I'm doing everything I can, you know, trying to drill, load straw, unload straw, combine, haul. I just can't carry the camera with me every single second because there's a lot more that you miss that I just can't get. So anyway, I certainly appreciate it. See you.